Why is Augusta National so special? Let's do it.
Do it in a bit.
And let's do it now. To be honest, I felt bad. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. And second of all, please make sure you do consider taking a second to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're new to Liam's channel, Golf Vlogs UK, they don't have subscribers. Liam, what do you have?
Golf mates.
And how many golf mates have you got now?
Ooh, a few. Not as many as you, but enough.
So today we have another, how many miles is it? About 300 miles this road trip.
Yes, we're on this next section for 170 miles.
So guys, the point of this video is, I don't know if you know, but we went to the Masters this week, didn't we?
We certainly did.
And we loved it. I tell you what, we spent some money in the old Masters shop. But why is Augusta National as a place so special? Liam, do you want to kick things off? Why do you think Augusta National is so special as a place?
I think it's only because it's a major where you go back every year.
Yeah.
There's always a road to everywhere else, but the Masters is the Masters, so you get familiar with it. You get aiming corner.
But do you get familiar with it? I'd be interested to know how many people have been to the Masters more than once. Because I know for yourself, I mean, we both absolutely loved the trip. But for yourself, would you go back?
No. How I describe it is, I've been there, got it, worn the t-shirt, but I found
the hat.
Yeah, I've got the hat as well. But how
nice
I
hat, just show me your hat.
Look at that. Going through my footage, I noticed it's like a mecca for everyone. Everyone was just buying hats or towels or anything, and they weren't necessarily watching the golf, they were just looking at the course. The golf is very much secondary at the Masters, and I completely agree with Liam there. I mean, I've come out looking like I've been dragged through the Masters gift shop, which I have, because I dragged myself through the Masters gift shop. And I would challenge anybody to go there and not try and take it in as an event instead of a golf competition. It's like Disneyland, so the whole layout is almost like, if you've been to Disneyland, you know exactly what I mean. It's exciting, everyone's buzzing. I mean, I had kind of heart palpitations when I was walking through the gate. Well, I did. We were sneaking cameras in.
Well, there was that. And you were going to get your wallet out as well. So
I always get my wallet out. Nothing left.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if it had been modelled on Disneyland. If the designers of Augusta National, because everything there is permanent. There's not one thing apart from I think a couple of the stands which moves. It stays there all year round. So it's amazing. The actual mass of the grounds is huge. It's almost as big as Liam's garden in his house.
That's what I sort of mind. It is.
Well, you got a big house.
No. There's a lot of fairways what are so wide, but the ground is massive. Then all of a sudden there's some holes what are tight, but there's a lot of holes wide open, isn't there? Yeah, and not only the holes, but like the walkways, the areas, all the kind of bathrooms and toilet. Look at me going American again, bathrooms. Done it again. I've adopted like a little bit of a kind of US twang on this trip, which Liam keeps. Broken Spanish.
Broken Spanish. And then another huge part for me is the prices. So obviously tickets are expensive if you can get a hold of them, but prices for food, prices for drink, prices for beer, even the kind of accessories and stuff you buy were very reasonably priced. I know I got the pimento cheese sandwich, I got a club sandwich, I got some, in fact, Masters potato chips, otherwise known as crisps. So we're going to have those on the journey. I also got some Masters brownies, which have seen better days, to be fair, but, ooh, toffee. I didn't see that was toffee. If I'd have seen that was toffee, it wouldn't have lasted that long. And then finally, some Masters chocolate chip cookies. Because why not?
We'll have them.
We'll have them. But prices wise, that was a real long-winded story just to show you the kind of cookies and brownies and crisps. But price wise, unbelievable, isn't it?
Cheapest chips, to be honest. Pardon the puns, yeah, got me. The beer were cheap. Even just getting it was cheap. It were all on trust. That was the best. You went in, picked everything up, and just went to a till and said, I've had this, this, and this.
Is that why you ended up absolutely smashed?
I think I will, won't I?
If you've not seen Liam's video or even pictures of Liam at the Masters post about 11 AM, you'll see that Liam made the most of the prices for the beer and the food, and you had the time of your life, mate, really, didn't you?
I did. I couldn't be arsed walking any longer because it was hilly, so I just sat myself down at this bar near a green.
Now, another huge, massive part of the Masters and Augusta National's tradition is the quality of the golf course, the layout of the golf course, but also just how well manicured it is. And one thing that we saw, well, we didn't see it, we actually felt it, was the sub-air systems. I walked over it, I was like Marilyn Monroe. Did you see it?
Yep, I was putting my pints on that, keeping it cool. What?
So you see there are different... So you see there are different uses for course maintenance machines, and Liam used it to keep his pint cool. And here's a massive point, huge point. So the Masters, it's a major, it's always the first major of the year. It's something, everyone gets a buzz about it, don't they? But what if it was like the Open or the US Open or even the PGA, where you could just go and buy a ticket for like kind of 60 quid? Would it be as special? Would it be as, obviously it wouldn't be as exclusive, but I think a massive part to it, the exclusivity kind of gives it that special
aura.
Yeah, aura. Spell
It's a
aura.
place where you can, I've got no chance about that, spelling that crap. But it's a special place where you think, I can't get to.
As soon as we got a chance to get on this trip through Golf Mates Travel, get the tickets and go to the Masters, I was in disbelief for quite a while. It was almost a bit like, yeah, are you really going to the Masters? And obviously we did, and it was absolutely awesome. But say if you could just buy a ticket for $60 and go, I think in a couple of years' time after that, it wouldn't be as special, it wouldn't be as exclusive, and the excitement would dip about it. And I think that's probably why they keep it like they do.
Yeah, I think they have a limit on tickets as well, so getting a ticket is hard on the main days, but you can do it. But if it were everywhere else and everyone could go, it wouldn't be that special place.
No.
It's like getting a cup final ticket, and it's say your football team, Bolton Wanderers, and in 2093 we might get to a final, and we sell out the tickets. I want a ticket. It's exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere you can't go, but if you can go, great.
Let's talk merchandise, because I spent an absolute fortune in that Masters shop. I know you spent a bit as well, and you're not a merchandise kind of guy, are you?
No.
So what makes it so special to people? Wait, there's more. Got my coffee mug there. I've got pint glasses there. And a lot of it is to bring back for people, because people always ask you, can you bring me a cap? Can you bring me a green cap? Can you to be honest, I had to say no to people in the end.
Did you?
Because there's that many people who say, oh James, can you bring me back a pitch mark pair? Can you bring me back a flag? Can you bring me back another flag? Can you bring me back 3 flags, one for my niece, one for my nephew, and one for the dog? It's too difficult. Whoa, that was close. It's just too difficult to do. Why is Masters memorabilia so special? No one does it from the Open, do they?
I think they do, but it's just a bit special. Aeroplane. Must be lost.
Because everybody seems to be getting merchandise. When we got there initially, there were people walking out with bags and bags and bags of merchandise. So your Masters experience, or the first few hours of it, is running to the car with the merchandise you've bought. Liam, you don't usually do merchandise, but you were a sucker for it as well.
I weren't.
You were?
I'm going bald. There's someone burning me head out by an hat.
Did you show me your hat? Very nice.
Show me my bald head. See what I mean? I had no sun cream.
And I heard a stat the other day where the average spend in the Masters shop, the average spend, so take into account your people, your tight people who are going just buy a ball marker, they're going in just buy a cap because they're going bald, is $400. Average spend $400 in the Masters shop.
You work that out then, that's a lot of money. That.
Is to think about how many people go through those gates, absolutely. I mean, I know I spent north of that. Girlfriend's gonna kill me. $400 average spend, which is huge, and you can't get Masters memorabilia anywhere else. You can't get it online. You can't. You have to send people, which brings me back to the earlier point of, can you go and get me a flag? Can you go and get me 3 ball markers? Can you get me? In fact, you know what the best thing I came away from the Masters was, and it was actually in my shoe, and I'm keeping this Masters pine straw.
It's Bob Marley's grass.
It was in my shoe, and then I said, oh, can I go in? And I felt, to be honest, I felt bad. I felt bad that I'd had some of Augusta National on me, so I said, can I go and put this back, please?
No
and
woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Georgie, make the firelights. Yeah, relax.
And the kind lady at the gate says, sorry sir, there's a weather warning, you've had 2 warnings now, you can't go back in. I said, aye, but that's fine, but I've got some of your pine here.
Grass.
She said, don't worry about it. So there we go, that's going out office wall. I have some of Augusta National in my office, who can say that? Hey?
Bob Marley.
As a roundup, why is Augusta National so special? Is it because it's hilly? Is it because it's exclusive? Sorry mate, I'm giving you rods there. Is it because it is expensive? Or is it because it's the same place every year? For me, it's none of that. It's the experience of something which is almost like out of this world.
For me, it's just in your head, I'm never going to be able to go Augusta, and you can.
Yeah, you get the opportunity to.
Yeah.
And for anybody who does want to go to Augusta, come with us next year.
We'll come back, won't we?
We'll come back, yeah.
Because that Hilton Head, well, we can do another video. We're really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you've not watched my videos, and this is kind of the first one you've watched, we've been at South Carolina all week. We've been at Hilton Head, we've played Harbour Town. To be honest, we've had the week of our lives. Well, the week of his life spending time with me.
That's true. And we could have done 3 more weeks, because there's that many golf courses there.
Yeah.
Everywhere we pass is a golf course.
Absolutely could. And if anybody does want to either come on a trip with us or arrange a trip, not that you want to spend time with us, but www.golfmatestravel.com. Is that it?
That's perfect.
That's perfect. Go on there, get a quote, ask for Liam, tell him Liam sent you.
Yeah. Heard that one before.
We can't promise you're going to be in the car because we've got Fuller Masters merchandise in the back. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed that. We are absolutely loving doing these vlogs. We hope you're loving it as much as we are. Leave a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Comment below, leave us some questions because we've got loads of driving to do this week. Apart from that,
can I put Bob Marley back on now?
Go on, mate.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Georgie, make the firelights.
See you tomorrow.